I don't know. Oh, oh, I have sound. Damn it. I hate it when this happens. Press on the wrong thing. Webcam. Okay, I see. Camcorder has green lights. Tablet has green lights. Oi, technology. Oh boy, gotta love technology. All right, thanks, Sarah. All right, so let me go back and ask and talk about all the shit that I I was asking before. So I popped me up in this corner on these. 'Cause I went and checked out a couple of the other channels that follow me, and feel free if you have a channel, plug yourself down in the comments, please. I'm not a gatekeeper. We all gotta help each other. I'm working on the whole shout outs. I just okay, but can you hear me now? Verizon. Oh, I wasn't trying to advertise for them. Um, so I don't know if you guys like that idea or not. And then I saw somebody else that had their screen like a split screen, and so there was an upper half was like this view, and the bottom half was say this view. I don't know if you'd like that or not. I moved this here because I didn't want to block the doggy cam. And maybe we ought to think at some point of getting a doggy cam. Because, oh, especially someday if I ever get a puppy again. I can't think about that. But yeah, I'm assuming everybody will want to see the dog if we have one. All right. Anyway, just a couple playing around. Okay, but you didn't respond to me, Sarah, because my stuff says I'm on. There's two of you on here, not just Sarah. Come on. Hello, hello. What is? Oh, so hey, where'd you go? I'm gonna just ask you on my phone because you're not answering me over here. Um, whoops. Nope, not Lydia. Here. I don't- Do I need to get a sign that says, "Is my sound on?" Because all of my little indicators make me think it's on now. Yep, yep, yep. Let's just look at it one more time. Open headset. Yeah. I'm in surround sound now. All right. I just wanted to make sure it was working. I mean, it looks like it is here, but you didn't respond, and so I bugged you. All right. Whatever. Whatever. Let's, okay. I see the one downside to having the cam on is I don't know that I can elevate on live camera, can I? I mean, do I have to turn around for that? Because that's still gonna happen. All right, let's get some of our pre-done pieces out of here. And some of the colors that we've already chosen. Etc. Okay. All right, we have a green base flower and a purple flower. It seems like I was having the base flowers be polka dot because the ADHD is showing in this particular person. Does that look okay? Blue and orange. So did you get sick on top of being hurt? So you have like lovely, cold symptoms too? So what if we did where's that books that I'm not gonna copy? Where's maybe it's part of this. There's not drawing. That one was drawn to make it easy. And it's just a photocopy. What's it? Okay, those sheets. Okay. What happened to my little? I have to draw that shit again. I don't want to do that. Wait, I have more pic. I have more in this stack than I realized. Hopefully. That's the garbage. Wasn't paying attention to doing something I didn't, and that's a different project. Well, dang it. Alright, so on the big one, where's the mouse? Big one on the wall, because we're doing smaller stuff, has 2 layers of petals. Will that work inside this shape? Or do I just make a smaller, like this, a smaller? Wait, we have that. That's too small. Although I'm okay with the purple and the orange. Oh. Oh! See, this is why I wonder if a split screen would work. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Like, can I? Is that size? This is the master. The master. Alright, so what if just I'm not a big artist when it comes to drawing, so I need some sort of I need rules. My spicy brain needs rules. So I'm roughly marking the midway point, thinking I don't want another petal to go beyond that. Ruby crap. Blah! That's horrible. Your kids taking care of you? Getting groceries delivered? So if it came up this high, where do I want my line? An inch and a half. Okay. Inch and a half. We got the quilt done, Sarah. 1.5. 1.5. We're calling it Pacific Northwest Skyline. I almost said an hour and a half. No, an inch and a half. Which I'm surprised it wouldn't have been a yard and a half. Whatever. My husband's kind of late. What's going on with him? Well, no. Okay. Let's just sketch, shall we? That doesn't look like nothing. I bet you can't even see it. Okay. So again with that, I don't care that it be overly even, because nature isn't. And I'm one area I can't be a perfectionist in because I don't know what I can do. Sounds like somebody's shooting, like target practice kind of shooting. You're gonna pause. It's not at a right rhythm to be construction or anything. Oh, you can see it starting to take shape. What do you think? Isn't he sick too? I'm glad he's pampered. I actually got breakfast in bed the other day. I was so sound asleep that I jumped about a fucking mile when he came in with the plate. And then he felt bad that I was so sound asleep. And he woke me up, which was my day off. Ah, come on. I try to get up later than my alarm clock. Oh crap, I forgot to. Here. I forgot to change my pouch. There, so maybe I'll remember. Note on hand. Okay. If I was going to pull a fun color that would go with either one of these, what would it be? Found this little bit of stuff. It's another dot. I like the dots, but I don't. Never doing the dots. But we might be able to do a fun center. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm thinking a raspberry type color. I gotta find something big enough to do that. Oh, I do have enough purple. Shall we? Did I do that anywhere yet? Yeah. kind of wanting these individual. And we've got these. Don't, well, I don't know that I like that either. This would make a fun, this is the same pattern that's on the yellow. I don't think you can see that. All right, let's, I don't know if we're going to use it. I don't know how we're going to use these, but we probably will. 'Cause you know, me and my fucking ideas. Ugh. Okay. Oh, well, where did that come from? Because that is basically what I just fucking drew, isn't it? Now the petals are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, fuck it, I drew it. We might as well use mine, right? Hmm. I'm not a fan of getting sick anymore. I'm not a fan of a lot of things. Just, you know, there's no message, right? Okay. Well, I got one step closer to figuring out the stupid. You notice it's stupid if you don't understand it. Um, this sword. You go right back to where I had you. Because if I don't put things away where I found them, then I'll never find them again. That's bullshit. I still won't find it. Turn that on. Are we gonna do this on the purple? Okay, we gotta decide that. What are the flowers for? I don't fucking know. So I've got those um the reindeer the applique things that I did for around Christmas time. Well, it's not Christmas anymore, and my brain says I have to take them down, and my asshole brain says it needs to be done before shop up, and it's not gonna happen. I was kind of hoping if I came up with my own set of shapes, then I could just have it for sale in a package of the pattern. It's really isn't a pattern because it's just in shapes, but you know, one more way to try to make money. I got coaster kits and coasters. Those are kind of the packages look cool. They'll be inexpensive. So if you want a done coaster, it's $3. If you want the coaster kit, which is everything to make one, plus the pattern, it's 5. Oh, I think we have a dog. What are you doing, dog? Yeah? 2 for flinching. All right, let's change. There you go. She's gonna walk past it. Nope, she's gonna trip on one. So she's right in the spot where get all the way on the way. Poor baby. So that's the flowers situation. Just an idea. And I pictured these overlapping, half out of frame, tumbling out of the frame kind of things. Guys, it is very close to this one because I just ironed the wrong one. That's okay. I'll use them at some point. So then let's pick a different color. Let's pick a different color. I don't have. We have Kelly green, but we don't have a limey green like this. Let's see. Do I have one without dots? Ouch. Daisy, what are you doing, honey bunny? Okay, that piece is not big enough. Oh, we have. Hey, baby. We have this from our mountains. This is a little bit darker. Let's see what that looks like down. It's not too bad. Daisy, what are you doing? I like this, but this piece. Oh, this piece might be big enough. There's an extra fold in it. Oh, maybe not. No, probably not. It's wavy, and that's kind of cool. I don't think it'll fit. All right. All right, honey, am I taking you out? Okay, I'm taking her out, so I'll be right back. And I made a little sign. I'll be right back, Sarah. You're the only one here, it looks like. I'll be right back. Yeah, hook back up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was a last minute thought today. Actually, I tried to make that a shit ton harder than it needed to be and whip that out in a couple seconds. This is an idea that I could take over some of this. So butterflies. Those are roughly the daisies that we're making. Kind of like these down here and these up here. I don't know. This is a thought. But then I ran into this. I think we're going to cut a piece out of this because it is big enough. And it's a little lighter. I don't know that it shows up a lot lighter. Yeah, it does. Okay. I'm going to cut one out of this. I'm not guaranteed we're going to use the other one I did. Technically, I think that was traced out of somebody else's, and if I'm going to knock it off as being mine, I kind of don't want to freaking obviously steal something. You watched me draw it, so it's pretty obvious that I did it. I was gonna say, I thought I had more to trim around it. Flower fire. Oh, the shooting is still happening. Michael's outside. Maybe he can tell me for sure what it was. He took over on the. Okay, we're gonna go to. Wonder what a split screen would be like. I don't know if I'd like it, or I might like it. And you guys. So right by the counter, I have 4 flowers tumbling, or 4 characters in like a table runner. So that's kind of what I'm doing. That said, I don't know what's going to take the place over above the window that the big square one is. I don't know what to do about that. And this is one of those things that I'm going to try to do it on the line, but it's more whimsical. It's just awesome because it makes it look like I did it like that on purpose. And not that I just suck at it. So that, oh, I told you. It's freaking right in the pattern for Pacific Northwest skyline today. I fried my brain. I almost think it has to be in a booklet form, this pattern. It is so detailed. And I don't even have all the images in. I want the font to be legible. Now, granted, I had it cranked way up today because my contacts were giving me shit and I couldn't read it, so I cranked it up. So I can always reduce it later. But there's so many pages, and honestly, I haven't even gotten to how you piece the shit around the panel that you now design. Or, yeah, whatever. All right. Purple? I'm sorry. Blue or orange? What would go in the center? You know, that's chicken, right? That's too many circles. I like it on the orange. Kind of like it on the orange. And then if we do this here, which I'm fine doing, what else do we do? A wrinkly center? Oh, that's okay, don't you do? Oh, this one. Well, what's that banging out there? It's not gunshots. You didn't hear the bangs when you were outside? Now, so much for Michael will tell me when he comes in. No, it's not happening right this second. It just kind of goes in waves, but it was happening. Well, well, it ain't fucking happening right now. So he opens the door. It's not happening. It's not happening. Get not here. There, I ironed. Center them. Wonder if we just do the amoeba center. Well, I've told you 3 times before you open the door. It's not happening right this second. To nothing. No, evidently I did not. So that's like, okay. I need circles. Let's show you what I mean by amoeba. All right. So they have just some bars in there. I don't know that I like that. This reminds me of bunny ears, which we have that up on something. This is kind of what I did, but they did individual and I didn't. I was thinking I have one on the color. I mean, I really wouldn't need to even trace it. Well, that's one of them, but that's more wonky. Ooh, there's also the spiral. Did we pull that out? These are spirals. That could be cool. Okay, like that amoeba shape. That might be cool, but so might a curlicue. Did I? Where's the curlicue? I did trace one of those a long time ago, and it's just floating for years in this bin. That's not it. That's not right. That was garbage. Oh, don't know what that was. So this is the other version. Templates. Right here. So let's. I don't know what. Hi, honey. What you doing? All right, so we could do yellow. That's a little. No. I'm picturing um blue, but that's too dark. I mean, that's a possibility. We've already got no, because we've already got this mixed with orange. All right, I can put something else. Maybe the white. Let's see. All right, it was something that she was looking at all my writing. What? Will that fit in white? Let's try it. Let's try it. What's the worst thing that'll happen? We hate this. All right. So I was stupid last time. I did this and I didn't pay attention and I drew everything on the wrong side. So if I pick this apart, the part with the sticking doesn't have the drawing. It didn't shift. Kind of must have come apart because it's old. Michael, I just wanted to listen to nothing. Nope. I do this? Oh, yeah, it's just blue was done. Okay. Sorry, that make that really bright for you guys. I'm sorry. What is that? Oh, it's the reflection. Sorry. Let's just do that. How's that? Better? Where are you, Daisy? There we go. Turn on the dog cam. This is going to be interesting because it is striped fabric. It could be cool. It could not be. It might not be fun to cut out. And unfortunately, my keep it simple. This is not. I have set this aside several times because it doesn't keep it simple. Hi, Pumpkin. What are you doing? And if this ink transfers onto my fingers, I have to be careful not to get it on the white fabric. Can you hear her nails? That reminds me, the nail tech never got back to me. And I think I printed the last of what I needed for taxes. I think that comes down. Anyway, I can't see when the curve. There we go. Now we're past that little lobule. Went and saw Hail Mary. What is it? Daisy. It's early. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, and I got ink on. It's kind of cute. I gotta admit, that's better than I expected. That's like way fucking better than I expected. Yeah, I must have been waiting for this particular flower. So now do we have a thing? Is there white accents? How do we want? I'm looking at the tail. Yeah. Where do we want the tail pointed to? It's we cried. We cried. Totally did. I have questions. Okay, this one's done. Honestly, that would be easier if I stitched around that before I hooked it onto its base, but I think I'm putting her on that one. I think they're girls. And she just fell off a step. All right, so I have had them come off in a couple corners. Let's just. Ah, that was my knee. I crunched it. Now, so I've done two corners. So I'm thinking maybe I need to center, but bring it in off the side this time. God, what would I have done without this fucking design wall? All right, what do you think of that? Okay, let's let that sit there. And if we have blue and purple and blue, okay. We've used a yellowy orange twice. Well, orange three times. That's like, I'm okay with orange with that. All right, so here we can pull some lime green. I would do lime, not this, or an actual light blue, but that's blue already. Purple, that would depend on the shade of purple. This is okay with it. That's okay with it. this was cut out for a bigger thing, but could be cut down. There's yellow, light yellow, and then we've got our new brighter yellow up in here. This is still on the table, but not a definite. We just used that. Okay. Let's take yellow and orange out of here. That we decided wasn't going to happen. Yellow, orange, orange, yellow, orange. That leaves that. Whoa, that's pretty. What do you think of that? Okay, that is a thought. Two pieces of that. And this I still think is too dark. I like it. I think it's too dark. Oh, and I'm going to take an orange out, or I would bring that one over. Let me set. If this is that isn't off the table. Okay, this was just used, and this was not just used. Okay, spin it around like a chicken. Bark, bark, bark. All right. I'm sure I have other white that we're throwing. Is there white on the other hand? There isn't. Now I almost want to put a white dot or something over there. Or this one definitely needs to not have white. Okay, maybe that. Red, orange, yellow. Those are gone. Green. Just for visualizing. Let's put green out here. I like that. What do you think? Let's see. If I have green in my scrap bin, where's the green one? What's that? There's a bunch. Hi, Miss. What you doing? Oh, hi. Almost on you. That would suck. Did you get lost? Hmm. Telling you, I've got a lot in the orange and yellow category for some reason. Okay. What about I got one of you tonight? Oh, Sarah. So tired. All right, that's too dark. That's too. I don't know. No, no, that's too small. Mm, that's not bad. But oh, okay. Well, let's put that one away. What about that one or that one? Or oh shit, that's just, that might not be too small if we used it as a center. Yeah, very much. Oh, and this is kind of a pale one. All right, let's look at that. Well, let's keep that out. My nice tidy job is not nice and tidy anymore. Okay, let's move. I cannot roll my chair now. Oh, okay, so this looked a lot like what I had. It's ugly. Why is it even in my stitch? Okay, yeah, we might be able to do both. We might be able to do lighter green and then even one and that color or that color. This just makes me think of China, Japan. Baby girl, what's going on? All right. I don't like the tail. Oh, we're gonna just try to keep it simple. Now we could do, if there was enough, and probably it could be that. Still got paper. We should put this one. Anyway. Daisy, hi, honey. Okay, what's happening? Hi, what's going on, you? What's going on, my girl? I wish you would just sit with me. Yeah, feel really good. You're tipping over. I got you. I got you. Lean into it. Okay. Feels good. You just lean into it. Hi. Welcome to the I'm petting my dog hour. Hey, Carissa. Hi. Oh, does that feel so good? Your wee mind is gone. I love you, my best girl. Yeah, that work doesn't work. I can't. No, no, no. We're over here. All right. There's that too, but I don't know that. No, I wouldn't do too much blue. Okay. Okay. So I've kind of got it narrowed down to colors, but kind of want to do something different than we've done. What the hell can we do different? we could do a what if we did a just out of curiosity. So I want smaller than that and bigger than that. Do I have anything? Gotta remember to take that lamp upstairs. Anything that is smaller or bigger? What if we did a not too much on the keyboard, right? We'll see. Okay. Oh, I have colors there too. Um, hey, let's make coasters. Yellow, don't want to do yellow. Boring. Right, yellow. What are you doing? Are you getting in the cupboard? This color, but that's too close. All right. Daisy's wandering. Okay. Does that like totally kill you guys? Can I get that down? That's that's probably a little better for you guys. And what if nobody can say that these aren't mine, right? Now he's back outside. Now I can't hope the bangs start. I could try to do the actual pedal thing, but honestly, I don't know where my template went for that. I'm kind of afraid I threw it away. And I know that obviously it's not hard to redraw, but hey, that bit. Raider. Oh, hey. Okay. Touching me like my bra strap, but I don't have one on. It is my day off, and I did not have to leave. What's going on? You know, I have a funky friend that I'm working on. Oh no, I've done the dogs, and I put the ears on backwards. And I'm almost done. If you look back in the previous videos, I've done a Dalton the dragon, and I swear to God, all I have to do is whip stitch close the legs and attach it with buttons through and whip stitch close the body. It's whip stitching, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. My friend Bree is like, just fucking give it to me and I'll do it. I know. I know. All right, so if we over here, if I end up moving like completely out of, I gotta get a new camera. What's that in look like? We'll play a little bit with that. I'm not sure what that's gonna do for. Oh, they can only see. You can see this 3 flowers, but you wouldn't be able to see the other side, the fourth one, unless I put it. Whatever. Okay. So just doing it. We're just fucking winging it. Winging it. Winging it. So even though I want white, we're not gonna. Too many squirrels. I know. Today I actually had my playlist playing louder than I should be in my headphones, so I wouldn't hear any noise in the house while I wrote a pattern. Yay! Oh, okay. This is not the spot that's good enough to pee, but I can't find my way to any other spot. Okay. Well, as the days are getting better, we gotta get out there and clean up a little bit because we need to not step out. Ooh, pretty. It is. It started yawning. Okay, that came on well. What if we did a Friday kind of show? And I like that. And doesn't that feel too big on that? So now we need a smaller circle than this. I'm gonna let that hang over there. And I need smaller than this. Ugh. Good thing. Good job. Good pain in the ass, right? Do you machine or hand? I know that hand technically is both. Whoops. Because you machine, so some. Oh, I looked right in there. I knew that there were bent pins in there. What do I do? Turn the fucker over. That's a good idea. Okay. All right. Well, we've gotten a zigzaggy one. We've gotten a solid circle. We did a spiral. What about a box? Right? I mean, I don't have neuropathy and I still do it by machine. Oh, time. And my hands hurt. It's not something comfortable to do anymore. Um, I'm trying. I mean, okay. I see something in my head. I just don't think. What was that? Just come on. All right. Let's see. I was thinking like that, a circle with spikes. But all I can think of is it's gonna look like a nucleus or. Hmm. It's top down, so I feel like I need to see that's kind of amoebas that I was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 3. And let's just try drawing theirs and see if I can if that looks any better. No, no. Eek. Can I go 2 pages? No. Where would that be? There. That's that. Do I have a little piece? Um, but I think that's too small. And that's too big. Can I draw it bigger? Yes. No. That's 2 people in. That is 2 people in. Put it back. Oh, the baby shark. No, I think I said it. Right? Let's just try it. Oh, I have little pieces in here. Good. You're breathing my air. Well, so I put a peel and stick wallpaper. I don't recommend it because I am now going to be painting those walls. I thought I was done. All right. I don't know if this is going to work. That's not bad. Whoops. I don't know. I can't say that I'm wow. Maybe these needed to be flipped in color. Bigger green, smaller purple. What are you doing? What are you doing, dog? Where's my husband? Okay, well, at least you texted. All right. Well, okay, I can do smaller. I can't go bigger. All right, so if I fuck those sharp points that I did, because they are basically keeping it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. But now I've already gone ahead and made three completely different ones. I can't fucking copy now, right? Big ones and the little ones. See, they got flowers. And I have it too far off the edge for you to see. That's still too far. They have just a little chart here. I don't really want to do the bars. There's that, but that's only 5 petals to my. That look funny? Sorry. Let's see. Braiding. Make the edge of the purple circle wavy. The big purple circle. if I can figure out how to get my, what's it called? It's called, it's not right there. I keep forgetting what it's called. There's a way that we can talk. Discord. If I can figure out how to get Discord working, then you guys can talk to me through Discord on here. I just am not necessarily the quickest. I did a little bit more. I do have it set up. I even, oh, what did I do? I even, you could call her. Now what? Sarah says so in a Zoom group, we can actually talk. I don't know how to hook Zoom up to this. And it's probably really simple, but I'm not necessarily. I took Discord off my phone, but I do have an account. And that would be, it wouldn't show up on the live. Not that I have a problem with that, but nobody, they would just hear my end of the conversation because I don't know how to get up yet. See, I haven't used Discord at all. I've only just downloaded it to play with it, and I now have my boys. I'm hooked up to my boys. I was actually able to send them a note. I called Avery on Discord yesterday, and I didn't mean to, which was kind of funny. I was just trying to set up a. I knew that we could speak. Text like I was trying to set up a thing to where we could um do voice too, and instead it called him. I'm like, oh hey, sorry. He's like, hey, I'm like, oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm learning. And they're trying to explain to me. They're doing really good, but they're just using terminology that hasn't clicked through my brain because I want to call it folders and subfolders or categories and subcategories, and they're going servers and blah blah. I'm like, I'm not sure that. Well, this is Discord has started because of this channel, but now my husband has set up a Minecraft server and they're trying to get me to play Minecraft. Hi. And then do two wobblies. Or just a small button. Because I'm not going to chop all those points on the a smaller one. I think I like this order of colors better. No, I think we were thinking about making it the other. I don't care at this point. I need to be done with these because I've got to stitch them down. Hi! Are you discombobulated? You gonna sew? No? What good are you? You're not gonna help me finish. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, leave this. Or I could do a little circle and see what that looks like. Just a circle. What happened to the little piece? There we go. Okay, well, that'll fit. She's in her pacing phase of the night. Ugh. So the person that designed the patterns for the alt or for the Harvest Moon Shop Hop took over as coordinator. So we're paying her money to do that, which I'm fine doing. Other than her job is to coordinate, and it's mid fucking March, and nobody's heard from me because I wasn't getting all of the emails. And I get another store. Its owner starts with a J. It's all you have until the 31st to sign up, or you're not in it. Now I'm sure I put too much of an attitude sound with that, but like my store is one of the founding stores. Wouldn't the coordinator's job be, hey, we haven't heard from you. Are you wanting to do it? Not, you're out. You know, what the fuck is she coordinating then? What's the $350 for if she's not actually communicating to the stores? She hasn't communicated with me. The one writing the patterns or the J person? Oh, I'm salty. There's that. So I didn't respond. I wanted to, but I did not respond to Jay. I did send a message to the pattern girl and said, hey, I'm way behind here. And I went digging, and I only have 4 emails since November. So I knew jack about the patterns, the fabric choices. I mean, we're hitting a deadline to order. I fucking didn't even know what the fabric was. What do you think of that? It's hard here. Let's move this here, and maybe you can see it better on the surface. Yeah. Does that help it? No. Okay. So we have your wobbly idea with your purple, and then I did a smaller. I mean, that looks like blood. I don't think I care. It's gonna be up on the wall. Okay, so let's do it. I'm not happy. And I get this. Yeah, well, some of the other, I've extended the deadline to mid-April because some of the new stores didn't get the contract or something. I'm like, am I like in danger of not being in this thing because of fucking what? And and then we have to have the main fabric, fine, in this line, by the sounds of it. They're calling for Maywood Black Magic Black, which I don't have. I do Riley Blake. There was a caveat that whatever black we had is fine. However, I know someone's going to bitch that the blacks don't match. Well, realistically, Sarah, we should have had fabric ordered before now. I mean, it's come up because I'm panicking about the fact that I don't even know what the fabric is. I had the one that's way far north come in. She was pissed about it, and that's what made me go, what do you mean we already have a pattern and stuff? What? I'm not getting emails, nothing. That's what started it. I'm starting to hit a panic point for that, I think. I was trying to get the pattern wrote today. Bree thinks it's still too wordy. It might be wordy, but I can tell you some of the stuff it's going to need extra. It's going to need, some of it won't be too bad, but there was a couple spots I didn't think she put enough words in, so I don't know. Just look, it's doing the same thing my wallpaper is. It's just fucking peeling right off. Oh, I was gonna. All right, well, I guess I'm not gonna do that. Let's, and then we might have to think about cutting it because I think my baby wants to be done. So if I do guess you can see that, right? Yeah, this way. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly my problem. Is the fact that if I'm a staple, a cornerstone in this thing, I mean, I wasn't sure it was even going to happen, but it wasn't because I wasn't going to do it. Okay, that's coming 2 off, so if we do 1. Okay, right? Don't overthink it. Just fucking do it. I need some of those pressing doohickeys. There's 1. And they're trying to get new people into the shop hop, which I'm fine with that. I would have, I don't have the time to do this. I really don't. But if there was somebody that I'd hit this point and went, you know, I hear nothing. Maybe I better try. And I'm changing up how it's being done, of course, which some of that really needed to change. Oh, hey. Whoops. There's a pin over there. Okay. This ending up doing. Oh, you know, she's very, she's not warm and fuzzy. How about not that everybody needs to be, but how come this isn't staying? Alright, now we're gonna put that on those. So I'm gonna need to get the fancy colors out and oh, I didn't. Let me do that. Hmm, I just don't know what to think. Oh, he's finally home. I had work stuff. So now we're to the sewing it stage and sewing it together. Kind of can't. Kind of gotta sew it down. Okay. I'll mute this if it gets like howly loud. Oh, and it's still a 6-inch pattern that we give away free kits for. And um, our 12-inch extension takes, it's a mosaic because the fabric is like mosaic. And so it takes your 6-inch block and makes the same block just 12 inches. Yeah, crazy. All right. So these are our blocks. That's really thick. Now that that's pretty good though. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right. So here I was. I'm not anymore. All right. What I was hoping to do is like this one. Like, okay, so if this one, oh, well, wait, I'll figure out what order it's going to go in. And then I will, Watson, yeah, she Rouge, she's out. She's crazy. I love her. Not all though. All right, so anyway, I'll come up with something like that. But I will put away this fabric. I am not going to sash it. I'm going to just keep it simple. She's just been out. She has just been out. Watson wants something. That's what that is. We're trying to get her to say, I love you. Yeah, I don't have my glasses on. I can't read that. All right. Passing the dogs. All right. Oh, I have had a really long day. Carissa, thanks for hanging out with us. And Sarah, too. And I'm in the shop when you get the pattern. Let me make it for you. Oh, the square? Yeah, maybe. Oh, that one? Oh, yeah, sure. Plenty of time for that one. I can't even keep the sticker on here. It keeps peeling off. So all right. I got nothing. I'm going to go get really elevated and go to bed. Because even though I was home all day, it was long. All right. Good night. Thanks, guys. I will see you later. Good night to you both. Good luck at the party. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't hesitate to say, get away from me. Growl. That'll make them get away. That'll be perfect. Good night.